Today on UIWtv, UIW celebrates Fiesta on campus, and find out more about how the Writing and Learning Center can help you. All on UIWtv. But first, let's go to meteorologist Janice Stavla with your weather.
Temperatures starting to climb. Could we see a storm system coming our way? More here at UIWtv starting now.
It's Thursday, April 18th. I'm Hannah Wadlow. Happy Fiesta.
And I'm Darcy McCutchen. Welcome to this week's broadcast.
Earlier this week, the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, France caught fire, and the footage was shown live around the world. The fire consumed a historic spire and the roof on top, but the main structure and bell towers were saved thanks to the brave firemen who worked to put the flames out. The university would like to offer its thoughts and prayers in this tragic event.
Incarnate Word students and faculty attended a vigil at a former Japanese internment camp in Crystal City to bring awareness to the treatment of Japanese citizens during the World War II era. Students also traveled to one of the largest detention centers to hold a peaceful protest on immigration laws. Alejandro Jimenez has more on this emotional story.
On March 30th, a small group of UIW students and professors joined a pilgrimage to Crystal City, where many Japanese Americans were incarcerated during World War II. The trip provided information to the many people who didn't even know there was such a camp in Texas.
I think that most people don't know about it because I didn't know about it, so I think it should be talked about more.
We wanted this to get out worldwide because after 75 years, I don't think maybe 5% of the world knows about this, maybe 10 at the most, so it's important, yeah.
The internment camp, which held about 4,000 prisoners at its peak, was site to a vigil attended by several of the camp survivors and their descendants.
Because I haven't been to Crystal City since I left in 1947, and I thought it would be nice to complete that circle, and then at the same time to protest this immigration policy of our government.
The vigil was filled with both prayer and traditional music dedicated to those who suffered in the camps. After the stop in Crystal City, the pilgrims made their way to another camp.
I'm in Dilley, Texas, at the entrance of the South Texas Residential Center, the largest immigration detention center in the country, where over 2,400 children and their mothers are being held captive just for trying to seek asylum in the United States. The protest that's happening today comes just after visiting the Crystal City Internment Camp Memorial, where the parallels of imprisonment are not lost on anyone.
The group staged a peaceful protest at the gates and joined in drumming and chants with hopes that the prisoners would be able to hear them. The event gave UIW students a new outlook on current events.
Well, I just hope that Incarnate Word students, support the push to improve our immigration laws and become concerned and enlightened citizens, and not only vote, but actually speak to their legislators about some of these issues and how these issues impact them personally.
While a majority of people may not know about the Crystal City camp, there is hope that these protests will shed light on them and stop history from repeating itself. With UIWtv, I'm Alejandro Jimenez.
Seniors preparing for graduation had the chance to find potential careers for when they finish school here at UIW. Reporter Donna Chang tells more about the event.
Take Flight Night celebrated the coming graduates with alumni, admission, financial aid department, and career services. All of the seniors were welcome to attend to celebrate the time at the University of the Incarnate Word.
We want our soon-to-be graduates to know what opportunities they have with us even after they leave the nest. We want to make sure that they continue that relationship with our current students, our upcoming students, and again with our faculty.
Take Flight Night provided some rental items for those who joined the event. They also provided free professional headshots in the ballroom. The photographer told everyone how to adjust their position and led them to choose their preferred photo.
The ballroom is located on mezzanine floor of Student Engagement Center.
Free food and drinks also provided. The departments hope everyone enjoyed the time and get more information they might need when they graduate. For UIWtv, I'm Donna Chang.
Catholicism has always been a main part of UIW's culture. However, we strive for religious inclusivity on campus. Here's Ashley Ottmers with more information on our faith community.
The University of Incarnate Word and its founding congregation, the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word, welcomes everyone of diverse backgrounds to its faith community.
UIW has faith flowing through the entire campus. There are 3 chapels on this campus to worship in. There's the Chapel of Incarnate Word, St. Joseph's Chapel, and Our Lady's Chapel, as well as there's an interfaith room in the administration building, room 55, that you can worship in as well.
As well as the beautiful places to worship on campus, the University of Incarnate Word has 3 sacred places that dwell in the history of Incarnate Word. The grotto honors Our Lady of Lourdes. St. Bridget's Oak is a live oak tree that is approximately 600 years old, and the headwaters at Incarnate Word, the UIW volunteer Rhonda Miller will tell you more about it.
Right now I'm standing in the middle of a 53-acre sanctuary located here at UIW campus. It is the home to both the Blue Hole and the headwaters of the San Antonio River. This area right behind me provides a nature and rich cultural area of the San Antonio River. From this area, you can take hiking, biking, or walking trails to many of the local and adjacent parks.
Find your place on campus in a multi-faith-filled community here at University of the Incarnate Word.
The Writing Center is a place where students can go and get their writing assignments checked up on. Alexis Tovar reports more about it.
As the semester comes to an end, students are flocking to the UIW Writing and Learning Center. Once located in the administration building, what many students still don't know is that it has been moved to UIW's newest building, the Student Engagement Center.
The Writing and Learning Center and tutoring services, we are housed in the same space. We're in room 3167 down the hall from the president's office, and we're right next to Red's Life.
Another thing students still don't know is what the Writing and Learning Center is really for. The UIW Writing and Learning Center guides students in improving their writing skills, but also tutors students in an array of subjects outside of essays.
We tutor the majority of the science courses and business courses. We do see a lot of people come in for Principles of Accounting, Introductory Chemistry 1, Principles of Chemistry, a bunch of courses.
If you need help with writing or some tutoring, you can drop in anytime they're open, as students are served at a first-come, first-served basis. As finals approach, you may want to set up an appointment with them to ensure you get a spot before they start to fill up. For UIWtv, I'm Alexis Tovar.
The Latin American author Jorge Eduardo Benavides visited our university. Here's our reporter, Jacob Martinez, with more on this story.
The University of the Incarnate Word and the House of Spain hosted a conversation with award-winning author Jorge Eduardo Benavides this past Thursday, April 4th, at the Administration Building.
Me gusta mucho la enseñanza de la literatura y dentro de esta, sobre todo lo que son talleres de creación literaria, así que me entusiasma mucho.
During his visit, the author imparted literature workshops for UIW students.
Va muy bien.
I think literature is right up there with religion and philosophy. I think literature is often the best way to teach someone deep truths about human nature and society.
Utilizo muchas las nuevas tecnologías de comunicación, entre otras cosas porque es muy difícil, sería en exceso romántico prescindir del móvil y prescindir de incluso de las redes sociales.
Dr. Gabriel Saxton Rees was one of the organizers and responsible for this event.
La literatura es sumamente importante, es un instrumento para el pensamiento. O sea, es a través de la literatura que podemos proponer debates.
The event mainly focused on flash fiction and creative non-fiction writing, as well as a discussion on Latin American literature. For UIWtv, I am Jacob Martinez.
Thank you, Jacob. In light of Fiesta coming up, we want to know what you're most excited about. Let us know on our social media at UIWtv.
Don't go anywhere. Janice Davila has you covered with your full forecast.
I received a heart transplant when I was 2 weeks old. I play defense for the Red Hot Tornadoes. The best part about playing soccer is that I get to run around and have fun. Just because I had a heart transplant, I don't expect people to take it easy on me. I can still do anything they can do. Sometimes my heart starts pounding like faster and faster as I go. I know I have someone else's heart inside me. It makes me feel happy because someone was generous enough to give me a second chance to live. I feel like it's my responsibility to live each day to the fullest. And the thing I look forward to the most is having my own family.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible. Learn more and sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Janice Davila. Here at UIW, you can see the temperature is 72 degrees with a moderately high wind at 22 miles per hour coming from the northwest, and the humidity is sitting at 55%. Our statewide temperature shows the north is in the 60s and most of the southern region of Texas is in the 70s, 76 in Corpus, 63 in Amarillo, and San Antonio sitting at 72. And that's due to that cold front that came through, but this should start warming up throughout the day. Our satellite radar right now shows that cold front is still moving throughout the southeast, and it's going to start moving throughout New Orleans and Mississippi, creating some severe storms throughout the next 24 hours. But San Antonio is showing those nice clear skies due to a high that's going to move through our area. Our forecast in the future is going to show that high moving through, giving us a little bit of cloud coverage, but some nice sunny skies throughout the next 2 days. Our 7-day forecast is going to show a little bit of a drop in temperature today, but nice sunny skies in the 80s tomorrow, and your weekend is going to be beautiful for Easter. So be sure to go out, have those Easter egg hunts, and have a great weekend. And Monday into Tuesday, again, high in the 80s, but Tuesday and Wednesday, you want to start looking out for another storm system that could move through our area due to another cold front. So 30 into 40% chance of rain, may be higher, but look at those lows into the 60s. So at least your afternoon is going to feel pretty good. So stay tuned for my social media for more into your severe weather outlook. For now, stay tuned for the entertainment here at UIW.
Hey Cardinals, and welcome to UIWtv Entertainment, where we keep you updated on what's happening in our campus and around the beautiful San Antonio area. I'm your host, Nani Melendez-Lopez. It's officially Fiesta, so happy Fiesta to everyone at UIW. I hope you guys have an amazing and safe time this weekend and the following Fiesta days. Michelle Krieger went out to one of the many events to show you what it's all about.
Happy Fiesta!
We are just days away from the official kickoff of Fiesta 2019. The 10-day celebration begins April 18th and continues through the 28th.
Well, Fiesta's a great time for San Antonio. It's about tradition, it's about culture, it's about just getting to have a good time, eat some good food, listen to some awesome music.
The event takes place every April and dates back to 1891. It started as a one-parade event in honor of the memory of the heroes of the Alamo and the Battle of San Jacinto.
This is my favorite time of the month in April because it's 2 weeks just to party, enjoy some of the culture.
There are 3 parades and many events throughout the city to celebrate Fiesta. For more information and a full list of events, visit the Fiesta website at fiestasanantonio.org. For UIWtv, this is Michelle Krieger.
Fiesta will end on the 28th, so if you want to know what is happening in San Antonio, visit fiestasanantonio.org for their event calendar, medals, and swag. Here at UIW, we kicked off Fiesta a little early. This annual Viva UIW was put together by Campus Engagement. Here is Gia with more of the fun that took place.
Viva UIW took place on Debris Lawn last Wednesday, April 10th. This event had everything that represents Fiesta, and many students came out to participate and join in on all the fun.
Having a lot of fun here at Viva UIW. Had a couple paletas, had the opportunity to win this Fiesta medal, just hanging out with friends here, having fun.
Viva UIW is the perfect way to kick off Fiesta on campus, where you can win a free t-shirt, Fiesta medal, and enjoy a nice cold paleta.
Students were also able to enjoy snacks such as popcorn and snow cones while hanging out and enjoying the celebration.
We have a lot of cool activities out here. We have nachos, snow cones, we have some really cool socks, a whole bunch of different prizes you can win. We have Fiesta medals, flower crowns, sombreros, some cool t-shirts. So it's a really good event for people to get ready for Fiesta with.
Along with music, dancing, and prizes, there was also a contest. Students were able to participate by showing off their best grito. This event definitely captured the Hispanic culture of Fiesta and was just a little taste of the week-long celebration, which officially begins today. For UIWtv, I'm Gia Gutierrez.
Thanks, Gia. On April 5th, the Communications Department held its first annual Student Showcase. Students were invited to submit their work of art, music, video, and more. There are definitely a lot of talented individuals in the Com Arts department. Some students even sang and performed songs. Another student showed off their handmade puppets. The film club was even able to show off their short films. It was definitely a fun experience and is an event you should look out for to attend in the future. The Women's Global Connection hosted an event on March 29th. Scott Weil sports on what happened at the gala.
In the McComb Sky Room, overlooking the downtown skyline, we attended the 2019 Women's Global Connection Gala. The event was led by Executive Director Lisa Ubre and her team of interns.
This is our annual Girls Global Summit. It is a girl-led event that we have interns throughout the year who put on this event, coordinate it all.
During the gala, a student band performed while many groups showcased their projects for the event. Such topics included obesity, anxiety, and even the issue of discrimination in certain fields of life. All the while, the interns led the conversations.
So as an intern, I walk around and facilitate everything. I help people out, welcome people at the door, and really just set an example for everyone else who is wanting to intern for the Girls Global Connection.
This event drew people from all over the city in order to find out more about the concerns among women.
I think that it's important for these youth to learn about these issues early on, because once they're more open and aware to these things, they can bring it more into the community and advocate it more.
There are plans now underway for next year's event. For UIWtv, I'm Scott Pyle.
Thank you, Scott. On another note, let's get cracking with what's happening in the world of entertainment. It's officially Coachella season. If you're like me and couldn't go, it's okay. I got you covered on what happened during the first weekend of Coachella. First, let me bring to light that my Latinos are killing it at Coachella 2019. Artists such as J Balvin, Bad Bunny, Los Tucanes de Tijuana, and Rosalía really killed it this past weekend, making it one of the biggest Latino showouts at Coachella. Blackpink made history by being the first female K-pop group to perform at this event. DJ Snake surprised the crowd by bringing in Cardi B, Selena Gomez, and Ozuna to perform Taki Taki. Jaden Smith brought a flying car, Jordan Woods, and his sister Willow. He also honored Nipsey Hussle during his performance. The sound failed during Ariana Grande's and Nicki Minaj's performance, and she was joined by most of the NSYNC crew. If you would like to watch Coachella live this weekend, you can do so at live.coachella.com. Speaking of Ariana Grande, this artist has opened up about having PTSD. This past Thursday, she posted an image on her Instagram story of a healthy brain and a brain with PTSD, followed by a brain scan of her own. She opened up about struggling with PTSD since the 2017 attack during her performance in Manchester, England. Kim Kardashian shared that she will be taking the California bar exam in 2022. During an interview with Vogue, she shared that she began a 4-year apprenticeship with a law firm in San Francisco last summer. California is one of the only 4 states where you don't need a law degree to take this exam. The requirements to be a lawyer in Cali without a degree is 18 hours of practice at an attorney's office for a period of 4 years. How do you guys feel about Kim becoming a lawyer and not going to law school? And lastly, on April 29th, the UIW Fashion Department will be having their annual Cutting Edge Fashion Show at the McNay Art Museum. For ticket information and more, visit cuttingedge-sa.com. Well, Cardinals, that is it for your entertainment scoop. I'm your host, Nani Melendez-Lopez. Don't go anywhere. Angelo Mitchell has you covered with UIW Sports.
The Office of Financial Assistance is here to help with SALT. SaltMoney.org is a program that provides you with tools and resources to build money skills for life. And it's free as a student or alumni of UIW. Just sign up at saltmoney.org. SALT's resources can help you compare student loan borrowing options, provide you with tips on building smart financial habits, find scholarships, internships, and jobs. And tools like the Fix app can help track your expenses, all to help you take control of your finances.
If you have any questions about the SALT program or financial aid in general, please stop by our office located behind the administration building. All walk-ins are welcome and no appointment is necessary. We'll be happy to answer any questions you may have and find the funding you need. We're here to help.
Hey, Cardinals. Hey, Cardinals. Welcome to UIW Sports, where we update you on the UIW athletic highlights. I'm your host, Angelo Mitchell. Leading off the sports segment, we bring you your San Antonio Spurs. We're in the full swing of the 2019 NBA playoffs, and our Spurs are home for the next 2 playoff games. The Spurs are split with the Denver Nuggets, 1 game apiece. We took game 1, 101-96, then the Nuggets overcame a 19-point deficit to win game 2. The Spurs are in a great position to take control of the series with a home game tonight at 8 p.m. and another home game Saturday at 4:30 p.m., all at the AT&T Center. So show your Spurs love and go Spurs go. Cardinals, if you happen to see Saray Alexander on campus, congratulate her because she was voted National Athlete of the Week by the U.S. Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches Association. And can I say again, National Athlete of the Week. This marks the first time in program history for a Cardinal to earn this honor. So add this to the many accolades for San Antonio's own Saray Alexander. One last thing, Saray hopes to become the first national champion in UIW history at the NCAA Championships in Austin, Texas, June 5th through the 8th. Keep up the hard work, Saray. Big congratulations to UIW's junior golfer, John Hill. He was named March Southland Conference Men Golfer of the Month. John played 6 tournament rounds in March and tied for first place medalist position in 2 tournaments, while finishing first place at the Big Texan in Kerrville, Texas. He also tied a UIW school record for the lowest round versus par in program history. Great job, John. Even though we're out of season, quick note on UIW women's basketball team. UIW Director of Athletics, Dr. Brian Wickstrom, announced the appointment of Jeff Dow as the head coach of the women's basketball team. Coach Dow comes to UIW after 5 seasons of head coach at the University of Louisiana Monroe. So when you see the new head coach around campus, give him a big UIW welcome. Well, Cardinals, that's all I have for you on the latest sports news for UIW Sports. I'm Angelo Mitchell.
You do, me, Jerry Mathers, from the television show Leave It to Beaver. I've been diagnosed with the disease, diabetic peripheral neuropathy, or DPN. DPN is damage to the nerve tissue of the peripheral nervous system. 60 to 70% of people with diabetes have some form of neuropathy. The most common form affects the hands and feet and can cause pain, burning sensation, and in severe cases, total loss of feeling. People with DPN need to take special care of their feet. More than half of the lower limb amputations occur in people with diabetes. Be proactive. Monitor your blood glucose levels, follow medication therapies, and maintain proper foot health with your podiatrist. It worked for me. To learn more about DPN, go to www.neuropathyaction.org.
We asked you what you're planning for Fiesta. Here's what you told us.
Sarah said she's excited for funnel cake, raspas, cascarones, and yelling, "Show us your shoes."
What do you do for Fiesta, Darcy?
Oh, I collect tons of Fiesta medals. I always have fun going around town and seeing who all has the best medals. What about you?
My family and I sometimes will go to the carnival, but that's pretty much it. We're not really big Fiesta people. But yeah, that's all we really do.
Speaking of fun, hey girls. Speaking of fun, me and Hannah went to go see Shazam, and let me tell you, it was an amazing film.
Yeah, no, it was definitely awesome. I would give it a nice big 5 out of 5 stars for our Red Star film review. It was definitely a great show. The one thing about it is that, you know, it may not be the best movie for like a little 7-year-old or something, but you know, for adults and for PG-13 and up, it's definitely a great film. Very fun.
Yes, it was a great movie. At first I wasn't excited for it, but I mean, the movie did catch me by surprise. Really hilarious film. Have you guys seen Shazam?
No, I haven't seen it. I'm waiting for the Avengers Endgame coming out.
Oh, yeah. So excited. So excited for that. And I watched Pet Sematary. I highly recommend it. It's a really good movie.
Speaking of Endgame, this is our last broadcast for this semester. So I just wanted to personally thank you for watching our last broadcast, and we definitely hope to see you next semester.
Good luck on finals, everyone.
Have a great Fiesta. Stay beautiful.
Adios, Cardinals.
And shout out to our crew.
All right, guys.
Till next semester.
Till next semester.
Bye.
Roll credits.